First question is,
what's it like working in video games?
It's fast-paced, dynamic and exciting. I love working on some of the series I liked as a kid.
You get to build this product from scratch, which is pretty awesome.
Well, I've been doing it for many, many years. It's taken me around the world. I've met great people. I've seen different places, different things, great projects, and it is the best job in the world.
Everyone that works in gaming is so passionate about what they do, which I think really helps to want to work and turn up for work because everyone enjoys their work.
It's a dream come true. I just love being on the other side of gaming.
You know, my 5-year-old self is screaming and yelling and pinching all at the same time, wondering how I managed to get here.
It's an amazing collaborative effort between so many different types of people.
Everyone's here because they want to be here, they are passionate, they are talented, and so the environment is infectious.
It almost doesn't feel like work sometimes.
It feels like you're collaboratively putting together a huge puzzle with all of your teammates.
I can use my passion for programming to be able to bring to life characters and to develop 3D immersive worlds.
And seeing people play your work and really enjoy it.
And talk about together, experience together.
Makes you feel super, super proud.
It's just one of the best things.
I do like being part of what is still quite a comparatively young and flexible industry. We're in this sort of position where we can look at a lot of the other entertainment sectors and how they work, and a lot of software development and how that works. And at least in theory, cherry pick the things that work and try and avoid some of the things that have kind of become a bit calcified in those industries.
The downside might be just the pressure that everyone puts on themselves. I think it's just about trying to be kind to yourself and remember you're still human and that you're just doing your best. As long as you remember that, then it's great.
What is something you would like to see change or continue to change in video games?
Here at London Studio, we've really put in a lot of effort to try to get everyone's work-life balance back into a healthy state. And I'd really love to see this type of concept rolled out to the whole industry for the benefit of really everyone's mental well-being.
Strengthening the mechanisms by which workers can challenge bad management practices.
The general consensus within the games industry this year indicated that people generally come from higher income backgrounds, so I'd like to see that change.
I think the change needs to start in schools and at extracurricular activities and opportunities for kids supporting all genders, races, abilities, and from all socio-economic backgrounds.
The industry has a long way to go, and I think we're going to see amazing things as we end up with a workforce that really reflects the society we live in.
And that's the key to this. People just need to know that this is a great career to be involved in, and anybody who plays a game can actually build a game if they're given the opportunity.
Hello and welcome to the 2022 GamesIndustry.biz Best Places to Work Awards for the UK.
Now, in the first part, we're going to reveal our Best Places badge winners. Now, we begin with the small company winners. To present this award, please welcome Sean Rutland from Hutch.
We're really proud to sponsor GI.biz, Great Places to Work, because making a business is really hard, making a game is insanely hard, but making a great place to work is even harder.
Well, thank you, Sean. Small companies are those between 10 and 50 employees, and our first winner is
Dalala.
What makes Dalala so special is the fact that it's like having a second family. Everyone cares for each other, and it certainly comes from the top.
The structure is very flat, so everyone's voice is heard. It's somewhere where you can be yourself and feel supported in everything that you're doing, and also empowered and encouraged to continue to grow.
Our next winner is Fail Better Games.
It's very intentional about what it wants to do and also how it intends to do it, and looking after people is a fundamental part of that. It's not treated as a nice to have, it's not treated as something that will just magically happen if we write it down on enough mission statements and say the right words. It is cascaded through in the actions that it takes, the way it thinks about things and the way it treats its people, which is really, really positive and nice to see.
There's room for me to grow, that whatever I will say, whatever I can contribute will be heard, and I will have the space to do so, and I won't be judged for it. And that really contributes to making great games that we can all enjoy because all of us can put a little piece of ourselves in them.
Our third small company winner is Indigo Pearl.
I'm one of the newest members of the team here. Everyone was so welcoming and kind and friendly when I joined. And I felt like I worked hard when I first got here, and after 10 weeks they promoted me to accounts executive. So they gave me a chance, I took it, and I got rewarded for it, which I love.
I'm surrounded by a team of incredible diverse voices who really build me up and push me to better myself as much as I can.
I found a mentor and some friends in one big package, and I think that's pretty rare.
Our fourth winner is Kepler.
I really get along with my colleagues. We really feel like a team that are working towards a common goal. Our leadership team really help us thrive, I think, in our environment by always listening to our feedback, implementing it as soon as they can, and then just finding new ways all the time to just keep us all involved.
It's just a really nice kind of place to turn up for work because you feel cared about, which is really good, and they're constantly trying to think and find ways to improve the working environment, which I think, you know, for a company that already does so much, to still have that mindset of we could do more is great and really important, and not something you see every day. So yeah, it just makes it a really special place to work.
Our next winner is Whipstone.
I really like coming to work on a Monday. I've never had that with any other job.
It's a very sort of relaxed and lateral place compared to my previous workplaces and compared to a lot of other places. Like, this is the first company I've ever worked where I can look the CEO in the eye every day.
Immediate acceptance, it's the immediate camaraderie. The way that Whipstone actively has as like a main focus trying to make the atmosphere better. That's not something that I hear about in any other company.
What I love about working at Whipstone is that I'm trusted to use my own initiative. I've only been here a short while, but I'm already picking up tons of new skills and being trusted to put them into action myself. And I feel really confident going forward in my career now.
Our sixth small company winner is Sock Monkey Studios.
In the last few years we've grown quite a bit. During that time it's been a bit of a challenge to make sure that the culture of Sock Monkey keeps going, but also it's been important to diversify the company and hire people who don't just fit into the culture but also expand upon it.
The moment I walked through the door in the studio, everyone was incredibly welcoming, and I immediately felt like a part of the team, and I still do now, even though I'm working from home.
Working at Sock Monkey has been great because the team is lovely and the management is very approachable, and I really like the fact that they are working on different types of games at the same time.
Our seventh winner is Trail Mix.
Everybody is not only smart and talented and great at their jobs, like we also have people from such a diverse range of backgrounds, ethnicities, nationalities, identities, you know, and that's something that we kind of reflect through our game Love and Pies. You can see there's such a diverse range of characters in the game.
We are full of smart, special and fun people. At the same time, we do respect each other and we want to make our office as a safe environment.
It's such a welcoming environment. I feel like when I was new, I immediately felt like I'd been there for a long time, which isn't something I get at every company.
And our final small company winner is Tailwind.
Tailwind is a company that is fully remote and works 4-day long weeks, and because of that I find that it makes me more productive during the work week.
The work-life balance is brilliant. We don't do crunch or anything like that. We make sure people are only doing their hours and not kind of working late into the evenings or anything like that. Even though we are a fully remote company, I feel incredibly connected to everyone that I work with.
Everybody supports each other. There's the sense of knowing that you can share stuff with people, you know, and they're gonna understand you.
And on a Monday morning, you know, most people dread waking up for work. I don't, and I'm pretty sure the people I work with don't. We all just feel like a big group of friends who are all just there to create something really special.
Our next category is the mid-sized company. which has been sponsored by Playground Games. Mid-sized companies are those between 50 and 200 employees. And the first winner is...
Criterion.
There's just like a really good kind of collaborative spirit, and I think that's because people feel comfortable, supported, they can talk to anyone on the team and be met with positivity. That's what I think makes us special.
Our next winner is D3T.
It is not a place where you get lost in the mix of things. You're not just a number, you're not just a working robot. When I was looking for a job or an internship, D3T were the only games company that actually came, and that to me really made them stand out because they put a lot of effort into basically getting the next generation of developers.
What makes D3T special is the different projects we get to work on every single day. Every day is different and then I have to work on the same project.
The third mid-sized company winner is Hutch.
Hutch is special because leadership show emotion and empathy, and they're very open about their feelings. I think that makes it okay for you to do the same, because if the CEO is being vulnerable, then so can you.
It's amazing that we are able to see company numbers, and the leadership is very approachable and we can just talk to them without having fear.
Hutch have worked really hard in creating this culture of no crunch, and I think it really shows and reflects in the products that we make.
Our next winner is PlayStation London.
London Studio is so special because everybody who works here knows so much and they bring so much enthusiasm for games development.
As a coder myself, the designers love chatting about the game's design. We're very open with our design on things like Miro, and it's just fantastic for everyone really to get involved.
I remember when I interviewed for the role, I remember sharing a story I had in my career which was just really awful. I made one of the directors cry and I thought, oh, okay. That's a really sympathetic response, sweet. And then when I got here, everything that they said in that interview was true. How much they care for each other, how much they enable and empower one another, even the way in which we've come up with our values. When you ask me what it's like to work here, it's the best. It's the best place, best job I've ever had.
The next mid-sized company winner is Red Kite.
The amazing people, the great vibe.
There's not a single person at Red Kite that I've ever had a disagreement with.
There's no egos. It's like everyone's on a level playing field. I was quite lucky. I joined when it was just one room, and everyone sat together in a morning scrum. The whole studio did a morning scrum because there was 12 of us or something, so everyone would just turn around at the desk. The heart of what that was is definitely still here and still felt.
And the final winner in this category is Space Ape.
It just took a chance on me becoming what I am now and becoming what I'm going to be in the future.
It's just like you work hard, you're accepted, you're an ape,
I guess after being here for 4 years, it almost seems like it's like a family.
You found the people that you want to live your life with, and I really get that sense here.
I feel like I'm almost going to get emotional because I think, Space Ape just really means a lot to me.
It brings a lot out in the people that work here that I think they didn't see in themselves, which I think is the most special thing about it, I think.
Our final badge winner section is for the best large companies. These are businesses over 200 employees, and we only have 3 winners in this category.
Our first large company winner is Creative Assembly.
The culture is inclusive, connected and flexible when considering everybody's individual needs.
It's totally focused on people. It doesn't
hire and fire, it doesn't work crunch, there's great flexibility and people are genuinely accepted for who they are.
To me, it's like a family. We've grown a lot, we've grown together, and even given our scale, we still manage to maintain that certain level of intimacy and affinity that you would associate with much smaller companies.
Our second large company winner is Natural Motion.
Natural Motion is a fantastic company to work at from my point of view because we have such involvement in the creative process and the development of our computer games.
They're very open, very honest.
It attracts really talented, really fun people, and we have great opportunities to come together.
There is such a strong desire to make every single employee feel comfortable and happy at work.
And it just feels like the sort of place that no matter how senior or junior you are, if it's your first day or your 10th year working here, people are going to take your opinion into account when you're talking about important issues. And that's such a valuable thing.
And our final badge winner is Rare.
There's an incredible sense of an underdog spirit, the feeling that we can always push ourselves to do better no matter the size of the team, no matter the project we're working on.
It's a place that has the ambition and expectations of a huge supersized company, but still retains that feeling of a small indie studio.
For me, Rare is about family. It's about a group of people, a group of developers that want to get together to support each other to be successful. Whether we're working on different teams and different projects in different disciplines, we want each other to be successful, and we want to do that together to help create games that the world doesn't have. And that's our goal and that's our aim. And ultimately, Rare is just this magical, special home to each one of us.
Well done to all 17 badge winners this year. Congratulations. Now, before we move on to our next segment, it's 20 years of GamesIndustry.biz this year. We're getting a new website in a few weeks. We hope to have it this week. We don't, but you'll have it soon. We have a brand new logo too, so you may have seen it. Doesn't it look lovely? And to celebrate, we've created a little video. So check this out.
Happy birthday to you.
GamesIndustry.biz is 20 years old.
Happy birthday to GI.biz.
Are you serious?
Happy birthday, dear Games Industry GI.biz.
That's amazing.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy anniversary and congrats on your 20th.
That really is an incredible milestone.
You're old.
If you lived in America, over here, you could drink in a year.
20 years is an awesome achievement.
Well done. Well done.
What can I say? 20 years of GamesIndustry.biz.
I've learned many things about game development, PR, marketing, and it has been and still a great source to improve what I know and learn new things.
GI.biz is one of our go-to reads of Ellen.
Yeah, for me, really trusted journalism and super deep sector knowledge. I love things such as the end of year in number, for example, but also learning about newcomers to the games industry.
I've been in this industry for over 10 years now, and I've been reading you for just as long.
It's much more than a news website.
We met our investor at one of the GI.biz investment summits, which is really cool. We've been able to grow our studio to nearly 20 people in the Northeast thanks to that.
Over the years, we've partnered on the GI Academy Student Conference, which is going from strength to strength.
Then there was the rooftop party to celebrate all the awesome women in games. It was friendly, inclusive, and many women still talk about it as one of the best industry parties ever.
We also love the GI.biz Best Places to Work Awards.
90-Day Champion, the incredible studios that we've got here in the UK, but they hold us to account on the really high standards that our staff and our players expect from us all.
What a huge impact you've had elevating the industry and bringing us all together to collaborate on a whole new level.
You are completely indispensable to this fantastic industry of ours.
You're making the games industry a better place. So thank you, GI.biz.
Thanks for everything you've done in the past 20 years.
For all of the high quality articles.
For all the insight and information you've given us over that time.
For all your integrity.
For caring about diversity and inclusion.
For all the support.
And for everything you continue to do to support diversity and inclusivity in games.
It's been invaluable to the industry.
From the team at Haven and of course myself, I want to say congratulations. We wish you so many more years of success.
Happy birthday.
We're raising our glasses over here for you.
Have cake.
Happy 20th birthday, GI.biz.
And all the best for the next 20 years. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Well, that makes me feel warm. Right, now we're into our second part of the awards. But before we get to our special awards, we are privileged to be able to reveal the winner of the prestigious G Into Gaming Award. To tell you more about that and to reveal this year's winner, please welcome from Amicus, Liz Prince.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm delighted to present this year's G Into Gaming Award to the wonderful Marie-Claire Eisenman, CEO of Women in Games. I don't know what to say. So I'm accepting this award also on behalf of the Women in Games team, and some of the team are here, and I would love it if you would give them a round of applause.
Now we are on to our special awards. These are for companies who have done excellent work in very specific areas, such as combating climate change, helping to improve diversity, working with charities, supporting the mental health of their staff, and more. And we'll also reveal the 2022 UK Best Boss. Our first award is for companies doing their bit to help climate change. It's the Environmental Award. And to present this award, please welcome from Games London, Michael French.
We're very proud to be sponsoring the Environment Award at the Best Places to Work Awards for the second year. The climate and sustainability really matters to us at Games London as a topic and a theme. We co-published something called the Green Games Guide last year. I think the excruciating heat wave proves that everyone should care about this topic.
So Michael, please reveal the winner.
Pause. Sports Interactive.
Thank you very much for the award. I've only been at Sports Interactive for a very short while, so I'm really not the best person to be able to acknowledge it, but thanks very much.
Our next award is the Health and Wellbeing Award. This is for a company that's not just supporting physical health of their staff, but their mental well-being too. And to present this award, please welcome Gaz from Rocksteady.
Health and well-being is a big deal in the games industry now. When we won, that was before the pandemic, and we won for things like yoga and sports and boot camps, and we've really learned a lot as a studio and as an industry to look after our people's mental health and mental well-being. And hopefully, whoever wins this award is going to show exactly just how important that is.
And Gaz, who is the winner?
From the gold envelope, it is the Midlands' finest Rare! Woo!
Our next award is the Education Award. This is for a company that's going above and beyond in working with students and educators in trying to support, encourage, and develop the next generation of video game talent. And this is probably the most competitive award we do. And the winner of the Education Award is Creative Assembly.
Being able to work with education and to really try and help make those inroads for the next generation of developers is nothing but a pleasure and a joy.
Our next award is the Diversity Award. This is not an award for being diverse, but for supporting diverse groups and encouraging and improving the inclusivity of the games business. To reveal the winner, please welcome David from ICO Partners.
Congrats to everyone in this room, because you're making the industry a better place just by being here.
Now, David, who is the winner?
Fell Better Games. Woo!
I
didn't get the memo about the dress code.
This is a delight, a pleasure. Thank you, my team. Thank you, GI.biz. I wouldn't be doing the work that we do to do this without using my 90 seconds to tell you about our charitable partner, Blueprint for All. They do work to bring people from underrepresented backgrounds into different careers. And thank you.
Great work, Fail Better. And our penultimate award is the Corporate Social Responsibility Award. This is for the company that is playing an active role in supporting charities and the wider games business, both locally and internationally. And to reveal the winner and to show us a very special video, please welcome Nick from Special Effects.
Without the support of the industry, we just couldn't have grown from an idea in a pub in Oxfordshire to having the impact across the world. I'll show you a short video now of an amazing young guy and his mum speaking. Now, hopefully it will show you just a little bit of the difference that you make and the difference that games make.
And he came up with this wonderful line of that he said to me and my husband, he said, keep moving forward because that's what heroes do. And it just stuck.
So tell us about Samuel.
Samuel is 9. In fact, he'll be 10 at the beginning of next week. He was born very, very early and was told that he would be unlikely to survive. And unfortunately, when he was 3 days old, he had a massive stroke. And that has meant that he's had numerous brain surgeries in his little life. And it has left him with very little use of his right side of his body. He's super determined, though, and will always try and find a way to overcome an obstacle.
Charlotte, could you tell us how this very special charity, Special Effect, has helped you and helped Samuel?
So a couple of years ago, Samuel was, 7, turning 8, and he, just like any little boy at that age, wanted to be able to play computer games. He, we tried, and he'd sit and we'd have to do the right-hand controls for him, and he could do the left hand. But it never felt very inclusive. And then we stumbled across the charity Special Effect, and they got back to us and said, yeah, we can definitely help. Samuel had expressed a wish to be able to play Nintendo Switch and particularly FIFA. So they very kindly said, yeah, okay, we can provide that to Samuel.
Could you tell us a bit about Samuel's character? He's obviously a hugely determined boy.
He's always so happy and so optimistic. He's in quite a bit of pain at times, and it's very difficult to remember that because he's always so upbeat. And he came up with this wonderful line of that he said to me and my husband, he said, keep moving forward because that's what heroes do. And it just stuck. And I thought, what a wise line for such a small person.
Charlotte, can you tell us how important that day was when you found out about Special Effect?
To say they have literally changed our life, it is completely true. That is what has happened. It has given Samuel something that he can do and something that he enjoys on a day-to-day basis. It's just wonderful to see children and adults, and they do things for adults, just have that little spark back, that light, where they feel that they can do something that they didn't think they could ever do.
Yeah.
Thank you, Nick. Right, and Nick, who is the winner?
And the winner is Rocksteady Studios.
We've been supporters of Special Effect for a very, very long time, like I know lots of people in this industry have. I was reminiscing with Nick a little while ago how it must have been very shortly after Special Effect was started I first met Dr. Mick, who I gather is receiving an MBE today.
Yeah, you got me.
Congratulations, Rocksteady, and a really big thank you to Special Effect. What an amazing charity. Right, it's time for the last award. This is the UK Best Boss Award. These bosses were nominated by their own employees, and the final winner was decided by the GamesIndustry.biz team. The finalists are AJ Grand Scrutton from Delilah, Bob Makin from Sock Monkey Studios, Ella Romanos from Fundamentally Games, Louise Andrew from D3T, Simon Iwanazak from Red Kite Games, and Tara Saunders from PlayStation London. All of those finalists received dozens of nominations from their employees. They all could easily have won. But to reveal this winner, check this out.
This is in recognition of 10 years of hard graft, great mentorship, always putting the team first.
He trusts the people at the studio implicitly, but it's probably more important that the people at the studio trust him and his leadership and his vision so strongly.
You always go out of your way to encourage and drive everybody to be the best versions they can be.
And I think I can speak for everyone at Delilah by saying you're the best boss we could ask for.
Apart from perhaps anything that involves producing artwork or budgeting, definitely best left to other people.
Me and AJ started Delilah Studios 10 years ago. We just had our 10th birthday party, which is something we're really, really proud of. But we often tell people when we first started, and it was just me and AJ, that we didn't really know what we were doing. It was something that we were sort of making up as we went along. But the one thing we did have was trust. Trust in each other and trust in the fact that working together was always going to work out. It's that trust that really permeates the last 10 years of AJ's career, his journey up towards the leader that he is today.
Delilah has come a long way because of the level of trust, support and mentorship you provide to the entire team constantly.
You can tell just from the way people talk about him and to him how honest and truthful they really are when they're like that.
AJ, congratulations on receiving this award.
This is a huge accomplishment.
I know you'd much rather be picking up team awards, but you're going to have to take this one. It's very well deserved.
And I know how much it will mean to you to be receiving it.
Can't think of anybody more deserving of this than you.
Thank you for being so wonderful.
It's almost more like working with a best friend at times than anything else.
I know I echo all the thoughts and feelings of our entire team when I say that you really are the most talented, inspirational and supportive boss I've ever had.
I hope this award at least goes some way into showing everybody's appreciation towards you.
We love you very much.
We all love you, man.
I love you, dude. Well done.
The winner of the 2022 UK Best Boss is AJ Grant Stratton.
Well, first of all, thank you very, very much. To say I'm overwhelmed is an understatement. I'm absolutely devastated that I can't be there to collect the award in person. Anyone who knows me knows how much this means to me specifically. I've not been able to tell anyone. In fact, I think my team members that are in the audience probably don't even know at this point. Well, they know at this point, in the videos being watched, but not at this point, the video's being filmed. So yeah, I'm absolutely gutted to not be there. It has some big advantages. First of all, it means you don't have to watch me crying like I did when I got told the news. Second of all, it means that if you're bored with hearing me talk, then Chris or James can just fast forward through me. But I've said to Mus, my wonderful cameraman, that just to keep rolling, which had one big disadvantage, that just before we hit record, I got a pretty awkward wedgie in my underwear, and so now I've got to just power through that. This industry is incredible and tough, very, very tough, and I'm very proud that Delilah has survived 10 years through it, but as nice as it is to get that recognition and as amazing as it is to get this award, really all the credit goes to the team. Firstly, because, I mean, they're the only reason I've even been nominated, let alone won the award, but the reality is I have the easiest job in the world. I get to do what I love every day with a bunch of people I love. Recently at our 10-year anniversary party, I even made it very clear, like, I am in love with this team. It is full-blown, full-heart love. And that is only made even bigger by the fact that I'm getting to get this award. I love my job, I truly do. I've woke up every day for the last 10 years looking forward to coming to work. It doesn't matter how tough things have been, how stressful things have been, like whatever point of stuff is going on in my life, you know, this one consistent of Delilah and this wonderful team has kind of kept me going through all of it. I've said multiple times, like, I never expected to win this. I didn't write this speech, you know. It may seem very pre-planned as I have a wonderful camera taking wonderful footage of me, but I just so happen to have a very good friend who can do something within about 20 hours notice. this is, I am speechless. You know, I joke that, you know, the saying is always the bridesmaid, never the bride, and this was my 3rd nomination. But I also think that that is not a negative thing in the slightest. Like, how wonderful it must be to be loved enough to be multiple people's bridesmaids. And I feel very, very, very loved today and every day with this team. So yeah, I'm waffling on now as I always do. Chris said that I can basically go for as long as I want, so I thought I'd start from the beginning of the Delilah story and go through the 10-year history. I wouldn't do that to you, again. So look, I'll make it quick and I'll say this, from the bottom of my heart, this is everything to me. This is the absolute high point of my career. And just thank you very, very much for just giving me this absolute honour. I hope that I have deserved it to this point, and I hope that I can continue to earn it and earn your love and respect moving forward, because that is all that really matters to me. So thank you very much. Thank you to my friends, my family, to Harry, to Hugo, and of course to my incredible team. This means the world, so thank you.
Well done, AJ, and well done to every winner today. That concludes the 2022 UK Best Places to Work Awards. I'd like to once again thank our sponsors Amicus, Games London, Hutch, ICO Partners, Playground Games and Rocksteady Studios. I also want to thank the 90+ companies who took part, the thousands of employees who filled in the survey, my team who continue to work very, very hard on this project, and every single one of you for coming along or tuning in. We'll be back in October for our Canada Awards. Until then, thank you for watching.